Hello guys, S2W here with your next casual consumer's perspective review. For this video, I have picked up a sneaker from Adidas that made its debut recently, a silhouette that is making an homage to Adidas' heritage and football or soccer footwear. With a contemporary design that still makes a nod to its roots, today I have the Adidas Kamanda here for review. From what I understand, this sneaker was inspired by the tooling and history of the Adidas Samba, which was a popular football soccer shoe designed for use on hard and smooth surfaces that also eventually transformed into casual wear. According to an article that I've read, this new silhouette was supposed to be named as the Komanda, which when translated means team in Russian, symbolizing the importance of teamwork in this design and life in general. However, there was a spelling mistake apparently when they brought it for legal approval and the name Kamanda was born. Separating itself from the oversized dad shoe craze right now by featuring a sleek modern approach and surprisingly sold out online at Adidas US, how are the Adidas Kamanda in hand? Let's take a closer look at these sneakers. When I first saw these shoes in pictures, I thought they had a very interesting approach with its aggressive visuals, specifically the sole unit. But before I get into that, the upper of this shoe sports an ultra soft pigskin nubuck in burgundy for this colorway. By touch, the material is definitely very smooth, with the soft hairs on the surface change colors easily as I gently brush against it. From afar, you won't really see this until you look at the sneakers from up close, but there are some patterned stitchings near the inner side of the toe box that adds additional flares to this shoe, including a few stripes at the front and a semicircular outline at the side. Other than that, both the lateral and medial surface looks pretty much the same. We will see some lined up perforations at the side profile making up the Adidas' three stripes design, with an eye-catching golden Kamanda stamp branding near the lateral ankle collar to show off its model. This gold foil is very flashy too when light hits it on the right angle. From top view, we will see what looks to be a separable woven tongue piece, with a texture that almost feels like a rough hacky sack. However, it's actually stuck with the upper, as the bottom half is stitched to the nubuck, making it non-detachable. Also, these shoes came with matching burgundy flat laces as well, threaded through the thin eyelets found at the woven intersection of the tongue and the upper. Then behind this tongue, there is a woven label branding with prints that translates to world famous for quality, which is not an understatement at all as we continue to look at the rest of the constructive materials. At the booty area, we will see a similar aesthetic feature found on the Adidas Samba or something more popular as of late, the Pharrell human race sneakers with the hanging leather tab. Applying some pressure, the leather crinkles up pretty easily, making it feel extra premium in hand along with the soft nubuck surrounding. Taking a look inside the sneakers, what's surprising is that they've applied a full grain leather lining along the heel internal wall, further pushing the exceptional qualities of this model. Unfortunately, this leather lining is only found at the back, as they'll transition into mesh textile instead internally from the midfoot to the forefront. Additionally, the sneaker does come with a glued down insole that we can take out if we wish to rip it out. This footbed just feels like suede, welcoming our feet with a cozy interior and luxurious footrest. Then comes the crazy looking gum midsole and outsole. This whole chunk of material is made out of rubber sculpted in a way with a scaly texture. At first, I thought it resembled a lizard or snake, but it seems like it's just a modern take of an exaggerated design of the same treads found on the Adidas Samba. The multiple angles and sharp dents could potentially create an exceptional grip on the floor, but by touch, this also is pretty tough, so don't expect it to be too responsive, but rather leaning on the flatter and durable side instead. Anyways, here are some Adidas Kamanda fit footage. Sizing wise, I went for my true to size and they fit pretty nice for my wide feet. However, if your feet is narrow, I would recommend going a half size down as they do fit a little long in my opinion. If you can, try them out at your local boutiques as it doesn't look like they're sold out anywhere other than Adidas online. Comfort wise, this sneaker features your regular cushioning, so don't expect it to be squishy or springy at all. There's an insole to absorb some of the impact, but I personally don't feel any plushness at the footbed at all, so this model is certainly looks over comfort in my opinion. One thing that majorly bothered me was the tongue construction though, or more specifically the stitchings that closes up the tongue on the edges. The seam just felt really sharp along the side in my opinion, making it very abrasive against the skin of my ankle. It's like having some sharp thorns scraping my feet every time I walk, making it very irritating. I'm not sure if this is something that I only experience, and this issue alone makes the shoe very disappointing in my opinion. If we don't want this to happen, it seems like wearing long socks with this shoe is our only option. Also, I'm not sure if it's the way how the tongue was designed without much room for maneuver, but putting on these shoes took some effort as well as I needed to loosen up the laces first. Not really a negative in my opinion, but just something I thought I should mention. But if you can overlook the tongue construction, this shoe looks pretty unique. offering that premium street-like fashion with a sporty soccer athletic feel. Price-wise, these were $170 Canadian before tax. As always, throw me some likes if you like this video and let me know in the comments how you feel about this new silhouette. Overall, the cues from the iconic Adidas Samba is very strong on this modernized iteration, fine-tuned for those who love the Samba into the present times. I feel like faithful fans of the Adidas Samba will love this shoe as it's an upgraded take of the old. But as for myself, some of the other recent newer Adidas models such as the Pro Fear and Derupt are just a lot more comfortable for wear, and also at the same pricing, I would go for those instead. That's it for today. S2W signing off.